about this matchup as the game gets started here. Northwood grabbing 15 points off the bat.
Yeah, this is a feisty game right off the rip. Everyone is 1-1, 0-1, Mock 2-1. Starting off with a hard point on Embassy. P1, not the biggest money hill on this map. Like I said before, last time we casted together, I'm like P5 on this map. This is it. In that little kitchen area right there, that one is it.
Yeah, 100%. I think, yeah, this first hard point P1, as COD players like to call it, it's because it's just in that alley and there's so many different ways to get there. Bendy picking up a quick double on this side. That's going to actually allow the Saints to get their first hold on this P2 here. Priestley going crazy and blows up that truck at the end. He's waiting for Dak to make this cross. Is Dak going to fall is the question. It's a tight gunfight right here. Priestley's going to get the better of it, but two trades come out. Priestley and Bendy down for the count. Saints still got this hard point on lock. One player left. It's Blaz on this point. Going to get pushed out by Blink. He is going to fall in the end.
I was going to say, these snakes are in for Blaz. Going to be... They secured 28 seconds on that hard point off that rotation, too. It's pretty insane, but now Northwood, they got the trophies out, but no one on point.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, the Saints, they tie it up here. Not only that, they take the lead here on this second point. It's actually Priestley to jump off of it, but that SMG from Dak, he's going to grab a quick double as he moves on to that hard point as well. Picks up Priestley Infinite. A nice little jump around that corner. Going to take down Relaz, and this is when the kills start to come through for Northwood University. A little bit of history to this matchup as well. Back in that Nace Philadelphia LAN, the Saints and Northwood actually battled it out there in Grand Finals. Northwood got the better of that best of 7, I believe it was there, 4-1. And from what we've heard, this Northwood squad has only gotten stronger since then. Right now, though, still a very competitive hardpoint game. Northwood definitely has a really good hold up on servers here, but only a 30-point lead, not the biggest we've seen thus far.
Yeah, this has been insanely feisty. Northwood going to be securing this P3. As they were doing before, Dak was in the I believe it's P4 side spawn on the upper tower, or in the upper of the building. That is like the nightmare. Where number 7 is right now, if your team is on point on P3 and you have a player on that point, right there as Dak is standing, that is a nightmare to break because you're getting shot from 3 different angles. It's a nightmare, but Northwood going to be the first on the point for the first 3 hard points. Like, first to be there, and my God, they are set up as well.
Yeah, that third hard point there, they definitely got the better of it. Saints did grab a little bit, mostly off of Relaz winning that 1v1 against Infinite there. Blaz going to win his own little 1v1 against Infinite. 40 seconds left on this hard point, though. Yeah, Northwood, they're just playing these rotations so well. Mock only finds one before getting turned on by both Blaz and Priestley there. Blaz shut down as they try to push this desk, but that little U desk right there is actually brutal to try and get through. You don't know how many players could be behind it. You don't know what corner of that room they're holding.
Yeah.
And you just see the indecision as players push that room. They don't know which angle they want to check first.
Yeah, I was watching the COD Challengers or the CDL over the weekend, and people, because every corner of that room is still hardpoint section. If you're in the corner, I see everyone just try and dolphin dive into that U, just to like get their snakes running, just to like get some time or just contest so they're not losing by almost 70 points.
Yeah. Contest is a big one. Northwood getting a good contest on Kitchen. This is one that we talk about so much here on Embassy. This Kitchen hardpoint, P5 as it's called, it's just so hard to actually push through. Once you get that trophy system down, not only do you have no grenades to actually get in there, but you need such a coordinated assault, and there's only 2 entrances to the entire hardpoint. And not only that, it's such a small area of hardpoint.
Yeah, especially because usually you're running 2 trophies, 2 dead silence. If you get your 2 trophies down in there, you are not breaking this point. It is next to impossible, but we do see Priestley breaking the point. Going to be getting that scrap time, and hopefully, it's on P1 for next. This is the hope. Get some scrap time, set it for P2. That's all it is, and we can see Bendy's already looking for P2 already.
Yeah, you try to get as much of a return as you can from that scrap time, but when you're down close to almost 100 points now, if Northwood can really get in here and grab some more, a team wipe to come through. Now you're able to set up on this point. Both the trophies are down as well in front of that hard point, so you know at least Northwood's not going to be placing any new ones for the foreseeable future at least. And Blaz and Bendy going on killing spree after killing spree. Infinite going to be fighting 2 up here. He picks up Relaz and Priestley. Luckily, though, Blaz in that office, in those windows, wreaking havoc. Bendy on that TAC 56 on a 5x killing spree right now. Bendy could be close to streaks in this upcoming. All you need to do is find 1 kill, but he is going to fall to Mock. However, the kills have really been picking up for the Saints. It allowed them to grab, close to 35 points on this hard point right here.
Yeah, and I was going to say that each team had ideal spawns for about 15 seconds. Saints started off, I think it was like 30 seconds left within P1, and they had the perfect spawns for P2, but it was unfortunately let go, and now Northwood has 3 on. And they're looking to set up the pinch here with Bink. He's just prone. Look at him. But Priestley managing to get him down. But again, you got to go through 3 guys on point. That's tough.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, we saw Saints had a hard enough time getting to this hard point the first time. It took Blaz with an amazing clear and an amazing hold for a while to actually grab some points. But now you're just so far out of this. Mock's picking up a 6 streak there. He is going to fall in the end to Bendy. Bendy getting pushed out by Dak, though. All of these SMGs from the side of Northwood, I believe it's Dak and Infinite that are both on those SMGs, have just been putting in the work. The kills coming through and about to crack that 200 mark should be on this next hard point. It's going to take Northwood to really grab this first one. The rotation comes through. Mock right there. Set up. You got a second player in the corner. Dak just holding this corner close with that SMG. 2 players to come through. Priestley falls. Blaz is left. The spray down from Mock. He's not going to find Blaz, but now, Blaz, you've been figured out, and you are pinched by 3 players right now.
Oh, but look at Bendy on the other side. He's giving them an extra angle from the door and from that right side there, giving them a chance to fight off this point. Going to be getting about 30 seconds, but it looks like Northwood's committing.
Yeah, they grab 1 kill up there. Priestley, the only line of defense left on this hard point right now. That's a great angle. The only problem is you can grab 30 seconds every hard point, but at this point,
they're already set
Northwood set up on this one. We saw how much of a tough time the Saints had retaking this last time. They're going to have to see if they can really clear out these corners. Blaz, Relaz, and Bendy all for 1.
Good trade.
Is Bink going to fall? He does in the end, and now Saints have picked up that. Didn't allow Northwood to get any points on this hard point, but you got to play almost perfectly now with 218 on that scoreboard. Northwood could pick up scrap time at 1 or 2 and find their way into the win here in map 1. Mock and Bink with 2 kills. Blaz just can't follow up on that. Little bunny hops coming through from Bink there.
Yeah, and even looking at these score lines right here. Look at Mock's score.
34 and 15. Mock has been on, I believe he's one of the players on that TAC 56, on that AR. Yes, he is. And he has another cruise missile in the back pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say, he already used one. He has another one ready. But yeah, again, Saints, all like with the grenade utility that everyone's been using, just to get on point, you need a trophy. You need a single trophy on that point, at least.
Yeah,
to, like, have a chance.
And realistically, you want 2 almost set up on all of the hard points to capture, whether it be kitchen, whether it be that room that is just rotated out. I guess cafeteria. Oh, we didn't get the official name for that one. Yeah, somehow it didn't actually get him with that splash damage. Priestley does have Dead Silence available. They've got the hold here on kitchen. It's just going to take a coordinated assault from Northwood to get through. There's 2 players left on the site. Relaz does fall. Blast picks up 2. That's a bit of a team wipe. Bink's the only one left. He's able to clutch it out. Northwood only needs 9 more points. The contest has to come through. The kill does come through. But Infinite and Mock looking to make this push towards this kitchen point. They want this last 9 seconds, and they just want to finish off this map. The Saints have been making a huge comeback as of right now, but you're still 60 points down.
Yeah, they really got to send someone to go for, I believe it's P1 up next. So this one, it's so hard to get points off of, but at the same time, it's so hard to defend if you're on point because, again, there's like 7 different angles you can come from just to look from this. It's definitely a tough one, but yeah. Bink.
Even Northwood right now, who have been rotating to almost every hard point to be able to grab the start of it, they're not even worried about this one. They're just going to play straight up contestation, try not to let the Saints grab any more points, but here it is. I'm not against seeing a Northwood player just get in there, get to 245, clear out 2. This could be the game. Infinite clearing out Blaz. However, Blaz takes down Bink. That is the last player there, but 246.
They just got to run.
It's just might be out of the Saints' hands here. They have to play actually perfect hard point for the foreseeable future. 247, but look, Northwood grabs 1 point every time, gets cleared out, and just has another player rotate in for 1 or 2 points. And they are inching closer and closer. 6 points total grabbed on this hard point. That's 7. That could be the clear. 249. It's not going to finish. Mock does get on there. He's going to grab that last point for Northwood, and that is going to be it. 250 to 188 on there right now. I mean, not... To be honest, compared especially to the last time these teams played in hardpoint, scores looking a lot closer. And the Saints, realistically being down almost 90 points at the starting of that game, did battle back pretty well. But how do you deal with a 36 and 19 players
damage
who grabbed 2 cruise missiles throughout the game?
Yeah, 2 cruise missiles and 1 minute and 10 seconds on the hardpoint as well. That's...
Yeah, the issue is that they can't find those trades before he gets on those streaks. And then you've got a player like, whether it be Dak or I believe Bink was on that other SMG, they're just in the close range and winning, I'd say 60-40 on those gunfights. The Saints, especially Priestley, was really good at shutting down 2 or 3 players at once. But the issue is just that you can't win all the gunfights. Northwood getting the better by a slight margin, and that just adds to those rotations. And of course, I mean, the rotations were looking perfect from Northwood.
Yeah, they were crisp. They were first on hardpoint for, I'd say, 95% of the hardpoints that were going on.
Easily the first, like, 2 full rotations of hardpoints there.
Yeah, and the way that it kind of was, Saints really did not utilize their trophy systems properly. Like, the P5, I'm like, they got no trophies. They're just 2 stuns and a Semtex, and it's like, oh, you're getting grenaded, you're taking damage, and then you get this guy just b-hopping the corner, and it's like, okay, I can't do much against that. So Saints really got to look at their I believe it's a field upgrade? Field upgrade.
Yeah,
the field upgrade utility. They really got to look into that going into their next hardpoint if they get there.
Yeah, it's almost like they just need to, like, time it out better. They're kind of using them on these hard points where they get onto the hard point at 20 seconds, drop the trophy system, and it's like, yeah, you're able to secure that 20 seconds, but you're looking to get that at the starting, and you saw Northwood dropping double trophies on a 60-second hard point and being able to carry out 45 to 50 seconds of the whole thing.
Yeah, it was almost like a guaranteed kill. I believe it was Bink and Dak were the subs, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, they're at least guaranteed to get 1 kill, whether there's 2 guys on point or not. They're finding their trade. Yeah. And it's so it was looking really difficult for the Saints, just unable to even just to secure that scrap time, because it's like, oh, we got to throw a trophy down because we know a sub is coming, or with nades and stuns coming through. You got to they just didn't use it properly.
Yeah, almost too concerned about like the micro on the hard point rather than that full macro game and playing those total round the map rotations. But Northwood going to be up 1-0 here in the regular season. We're looking to get into this next map. I believe that one is going to be Fortress S&D. See, we usually see Fortress Control recently, which we can talk about all day about how broken that map is fundamentally, at least on the game mode specifically. Oh my gosh. But I do like the map on Surge personally.
It is a good map. It's really utilized well, and the one thing I love watching the CDLs when they do chin-ups on the
on any window like that with the pistol. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's the one spot right on top of the bomb where the big arches, and they just doing chin-ups while their teammates defusing the bomb. Yeah, I love it.
Just getting a quick workout in, but we're gonna send it to a quick little break here as we get ready for map 2. That's gonna be Fortress S&D. Northwood leading the series 1-0. And here we are. Map 2 is going to be Fortress S&D. Let's get on to round 1. Dak already absolutely flying through this map. This is that SMG player we were talking about. It's going to be Infinite on that other SMG. So looks like Bink was actually on that AR last game. Bendy whipping out the sniper rifle.
Love to see it on S&D. It's one of my favorite things to see, and it's the only time that we get to see a sniper in competitive COD. And oh, he almost gets it too.
The sniper is also the only kills the Saints are going to find in that round. And this is something we kind of touched on ourselves, kind of just talking in that little break there. But we're kind of expecting these rounds to go very, very fast. To be honest, I'm expecting maybe 1 or 2 rounds to end with a defuse.
Even the bomb plant, to be honest. I think, what was that round, 20 seconds? Like, it was quick.
30 maximum, at least. And the main thing has just been combat knives in Search and Destroy. Look how fast these players are moving. All 3 players combat knifed up. Gonna be trying to get jumps into that top area as well. Infinite gonna be taken down by Bendy. That's the first blood going over to the Saints. Bendy, are you able to find the second as he gets re-peaked? Bink's gonna find that Semtex kill, even it out 3-3.
Yeah.
2 kills come through for the Saints. That's a solid little rally there on the attack. Now, maybe we'll actually see a plant to come through, but Mock on the dead silence. They don't know that he's there. He's able to find one, but I believe that was Priestley to jump in at the end and actually find that final kill. Let's take a look at this last kill cam here, but Saints on their attacking round. It's actually Blaz to pick that one up, but Saints on their attacking round, able to even it out 1-1 here, but once again,
no bomb plant.
It's TDM to come through with only 4 lives on the scoreboard.
Yeah, these combat knife, and you get that attack sprint, it's a beeline. Especially on this map too, it's so small. And we're gonna see Mock on the snipe this time. He was the first one, first engagement as well. He's gonna jump peek this too. Yeah, there it is.
Looks like there's actually no Saints to run through that initial line there. Stuns are going to come through. Blaz hit by that. You got to know by those hit markers that he's there somewhere. A double comes through for Northwood to start off. The defenders really having a tough time on this map so far. Relaz can't find the kill onto that one. Bendy with the sniper, kind of in the same situation as round 1. 1v3. Sniper kills the only ones to be found. Mock spotted him out. He's only got the pistol in hand. You got to win this
pistol v pistol.
Pistol v pistol cannot find that little quick scope there. I assume, at this point, I'm just assuming that like quick scoping attachments or that build has just been GA'd out by the COD community there. That seems to just be...
You get one set.
Yeah, you get one setup you can do. Maybe you can change like one foregrip or something that gives you slightly quicker sprint to fire speed or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like one stock, maybe a grip. Actually, it doesn't even look like it from the looks of what their gun is, what gun Bendy was having there, but going to be switching to the TAC 56.
Yeah, I mean, as much as those sniper kills have been helping out with the KD for 5 and 3, they haven't really had the impact that they're looking for. Getting 2 sniper kills when you're the last person alive in a 1v4, not going to help out too much. Infinite shuts down Priestley with a couple headshots there, and Relaz is going to get that trade, but now there's 2 Northwood members, 3 actually over towards this A site. They know where the Saints are situated at the rotation to come through from Relaz. He has to make it out of here alive. He has dead silence popped.
1v3.
Just has to make this play. Finds one. 2 Northwood players. Gonna jump on him from both high and low. That's gonna be, I believe, round 3. There it is. 3-1 over to Northwood University.
Yeah, Northwood, as soon as they get that life advantage, it is swarm. Like, just attack, basically, because unless he pulls off the impossible, but the way that the angles that Northwood are taking, there's next to impossible to get that luck of a spray transfer to get that kill.
Yeah, they're also, I really like the way Northwood is using stuns almost as just an info tool. It's just, see if you get that hit marker, you kind of know that somebody is in whatever general area it is. Blaz read that like a book. Infinite and Bink to fall, the first 2 players from Northwood. Bendy was actually going to fall on first blood. Priestley shuts down Dak. Bomb is down as well. It's going to take Mock a crazy rotation. Wow, he's able to find one. He's now down into the 1v2.
He resets his DS too. Yeah,
he's gonna
getting a
have
kill
lot of
reset is
time.
getting a kill reset is DS or dead silence. I say DS for short.
DS,
But
yeah.
it looks like it's going to be running out, and he's going to be spotted in the next 3 seconds, maybe.
I mean, now
They-
he's got iron boots on.
Oh yeah, and there it goes.
Yeah, the dead silence is gonna fall. Kind of gives away his position, but both Saints just playing opposite sides of that stairway there, waiting for something to happen. They do hear those, and you just get to spray through the double doors at that point.
Yeah, with the Vaznev too. Like, just like going over like competitive play, everyone's like, "Oh, the TAC 56 is so much better." Oh no, the Vaznev is so much better. And it's like AR versus SMG mains, like just bickering. I call it like old lady bickering, honestly. Honestly, with all the GAs and stuff. But it's like if you can get a long range kill with that with the Vaznev, like, and the Vaznev just got nerfed as well. So like, if you're getting kills like that, I think you'll live.
Yeah. I mean, the Vaznev, all you have to do is really hit those headshots, and you're able to find it. There's a Semtex to come through. Infinite did find the first blood, but once again, we see the Saints trade out 2 for that 1. Trade out 3 now as Blaz wins that 1v1 against Dak there.
Oh, they make it across.
Now it's
the
Mock
bomb.
with the sniper rifle. The stun comes through, and that's going to be... Was it a Semtex or a frag to come through?
I think that was a frag.
It looked
I didn't
like
hear
a
the
perfectly cooked nade.
Yeah, I didn't hear the beeps as it was coming through. Oh, it is a Semtex. Never mind. Oh, stuck him too. That's
stick.
perfect.
Just a perfect lineup there from Blaz at the end. Gonna bring him to 5 and 3 in this game, and it's actually gonna allow the Saints to even out this scoreline 3-3. Northwood definitely had some solid kills in these past 2 rounds, but the Saints have been getting the better of the trades. One thing that they couldn't really do in that hardpoint game a lot, and now it's bringing them 2 straight round wins. You set up a trophy here on A, but you've got one player in the corner, Infinite. Not able to find that. He's just going to rotate back out towards spawn, and now he's playing
Oh, he gets tagged.
right under these stairs. This palm tree is such a contested spot. The snake's not going to work out in the end for Infinite. Blaz is going to shut him down. Bink finds Priestley towards that outside of A there through those double doors.
Oh, that's 2.
Mock, what a flank to come through. Northwood easily going to finish off those after a few kills come out for the Saints. Northwood kind of just gets the better of those flanks, gets the better of these quick rotations. Bendy doesn't know which angle he needs to hold. There's so many different ways these different players could be coming.
Yeah, he's got 3 people that he's got to worry about, and in that building as well, like, I think it's 3 different angles you got to look from in that position. It's possible.
There's like 3 different wide open doors that you have to try and hold, and your only other option is just to lay prone and hope nobody sees you at that point.
Hope and pray and hope they don't have dead silence pop so they can just walk right into you.
Blaz is actually going to find that one while he's stunned up. A stick onto Infinite. Blaz, good for 2 in the round. Bink finds the 1 for Northwood. On to Relaz. Priestley shuts down Dak, and now a 1v3 for Bink. Got that TAC 56 in hand. Got dead silence popped. Let's see what he can do as the bomb plant comes down A.
Yeah, no one's even looking at this door, which is a little bit worrisome for the Saints, but actually, Bendy's going to be holding that entire angle. But he just gets killed from behind.
The second, dead silence has been such a key part of these games. Surprisingly, when you can't hear footsteps, it makes it a little harder to know where that enemy is. But the second the dead silence stops, Blaz, I think Bendy on that site as well, definitely just had an inkling of sound, some kind of sound cue to come through. And Blaz, he's just going to find that flank, get a little bit of a pinch as Bink there. He was just trying to spray through that door, hoping to find somebody in that corner, really.
Yeah, and another thing with GAs, there's this thing called sound equalization that's a setting in the game. Apparently that's another thing where you can hear people outside of their dead silence as well. Like, when they have Deady popped, you can hear them running with the footsteps. There's a plethora of things with the the GAs that are going on, but
only in Call of Duty can you GA an audio setting. However, Northwood going to be finding the first 2 picks of the round. Priestley trades it back, but they know where Priestley is. Priestley for 2. Bink going to shut him down. It's Bendy.
Oh, that's bombed down too.
Now in a 1v2, 2 Northwood players. Bendy with that sniper rifle just cannot be that last man alive. It makes sense that he is obviously just chilling in the back, trying to hold any kind of cross, any kind of rotation. But when you've only got the pistol in hand, how are you going to beat a Vaznev? How are you going to beat a TAC 56?
Yeah, that's kind of like that's that's the thing with running a snipe, especially on Fortress when it's such a small map. Like, yes, you can get that mid control, but if someone throws a stun at you, like that mid control is already gone. Like we saw in that round with the Semtex stick across the map, he got stunned immediately and he had to unscope, and he was trying to use his pistol from what 100 feet away. Like
Yeah, you really just have the one lane down mid to hold with that sniper, and then occasionally you could do something, maybe like this angle that Infinite's at might be good with that sniper as well. Infinite's actually going to take a little bit of chip damage through there. Semtex come through. Blaz gonna have to go back onto this bomb site, get this plant started.
Bendy saved him.
Bendy with first blood. That's what you want the sniper to do in the round. You don't want him as that last player. You want him to be cracking out first blood there. 3-3 bomb. Unable to be planted just yet.
Yeah, Relaz got spotted dolphin diving, but got spotted from the little gaps in underneath the truck.
Believe in Bendy right now. He picks up 2, saves Priestley's life there as he tries to get the bomb down. Now the plant is going to come through in the end. I think that's what, 3rd time's a charm to get that plant down. And Bendy, making his mark with the sniper rifle. Dak catches out Priestley. Trying to hold that opposite rotation.
Bendy's got to snipe too. He's got to pick up a gun or something.
Spots out
Gets spotted. He's got to make a move.
He actually opts for the push. Jump onto this truck. He's got dead silence. Bob Dak has no idea. What a rotation from Bendy there. I mean, a risky choice at that, but you bring the game to 5-5. Now, match point for both of these teams here.
Yeah, that was a perfect read by Bundy. By Bundy. Oh my gosh. By Bendy. To pop up on top of that truck, bring it to a round 11. That was pitch perfect.
Yeah, round 11. I mean, how often do we see round 11s here in Search? The Saints, after being down 3-1, they're actually evening it out fairly well.
Yeah, they're matching Northwood's playstyle, like this super aggressive, just
go.
Yeah, I was gonna say W key, but they're on the sticks, so just like. Left thumb forward. I don't know what to call it, but they're just like straight sprinting, just like getting the space and like closing down Northwood's options, and it's been working really well.
Yeah, it's the tack sprint game plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty well.
Yeah, it's take the space and then hopefully you get away with it and not get shot.
So I think this might be one of the slowest rounds we've had so far. No first blood to come through from either team. I want to see who's going to crack right now. There's a Semtex over near Priestley. Mock, dolphin diving past these doors, trying to get an inkling of info. Bendy, not sure if he's not on the sniper this round. He is going to have the TAC 56. The plant does come down over towards A. Now, Saints with 4 players alive on Northwood, 4 players alive on Saints. We've got 35 seconds. This is going to be a chaotic round, to say the least.
Yeah, Binks got flank held on the lower side of the map, and Infinite just sitting where Bendy was with the sniper, but I do believe he has attack, which he just laced Priestley with 35 health remaining. Is he going to chow this?
Priestley
Unfortunate.
Not going to get the better of that gunfight. The snakes from Infinite are amazing, and that's going to take map 2 for Northwood University. A 6-5 scoreline, as far as it can possibly go. But Northwood, as of right now, 2-0 in the series, getting the better of the Saints. And it's kind of like what I said on Hardpoint. It's like that 60-40. It's close to even, but it's just Northwood having slightly better margins in these games, if anything.
Yeah, I got to really give kudos to St. Clair. Like, coming out of that first Hardpoint, they were really, really slow. And, like, coming into this S&D, they really, like, matched their pace. And they were, unfortunately, took the L on the S&D, but, like, took it to a round 11. Like, compared to what they initially started with on that Hardpoint, they really came out swinging.
100%. You talked about them matching Northwood's playstyle there, and that was a big one. First round, Northwood just
run,
keep going, whip out the combat knife, and just go as fast as possible. And I think a key one in that search too was just dead silences. How many rounds did we see end because somebody's dead silence
is popped
was
and just
half a
like
second,
a sliver,
half a second late, and either they reset it and just have some crazy rotation, or they run out and 3 players know exactly where that final player is.
Yeah, it's a real tough one, especially when you have that life advantage. Getting up to a 2-1, a 3-1, you set up a pinch and it's basically game over unless you're playing on like 20 cents. Like I just remember from Modern Warfare 2019, you can crank that up to 20. I don't know what it is for this game, but it is a nightmare. If you it's a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, it's funny. The last time I played COD on a controller, 14 was the highest sense you could go up to. Now I'm pretty sure they've got stuff where you can change like the Y and X axis as well, or something like that. I don't know. It's interesting.
It's COD things.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. But map 3 coming up here, El Asilo Control. I'm just kind of glad we don't have to see Fortress Control again because
Spawn Trap Century on the defensive side. It is a nightmare. But yeah, El Asilo Control, it's probably one of my favorite maps for Control. Like I believe it's the A side. It's really easy. I won't say easy because no game is easy.
No point is easy to grab on any of these Control maps.
But like it's like the ideal. Either you want to get 2 minutes on the clock, or you want to like just get it over with, and then you have like 2.5 minutes depending on how fast you get it, or you just play team deathmatch on that side. It's like the ideal one to get, but if you can secure that B side first, it's super open. You can get killed from anywhere. But if you manage to get that, it's really good because you can get that A side real clean.
Yeah, and one thing I like about specifically Control on the El Asilo as well is if you look at the map itself, El Asilo is a huge map. It is massive. But because the control points all kind of center around the main building, that's where all the action funnels to. And the farthest out you see players be is like on that ridge over near B side, kind of just holding it down with a TAC 56 usually. One of those, like, I guess, longer range builds on the TAC 56. But yeah, it just ends up funneling the action to kind of where you want it to be around those objectives. And in a game mode like Control, where it's technically a respawn mode, even though there is lives, that's you want to be seeing the action, right?
Yeah, especially the one thing I do notice on that A site, when you're up by that telephone, the phone tower, whatever it is, if you get locked in with a trophy on there, just holding down the A site, it's really hard. You can like be in like the corners of the concrete wall, which is kind of like a barrier that you can manage to survive on there. But like if you get set up on there as well, you could. There's the 2 doorways. There's the upper side. There's many different ways that you can look at and just like pick them off from there.
Yeah, so looks like still battling a little bit of lobby demons here in MW2. So we are going to throw it to another quick little break, but as this gets set up, we are going to return to you with map 3, possibly the final map of the night. Northwood on a 2-0 on that match point, looking to take it there on El Asilo Control. We'll return back to you with map 3. And here we are, map 3. This could be the decider, Ryan. Northwood University up 2-0. Priestley grabbing first blood on this control round. A stun from Dak, going to go a little bit wide, but the trade is good. 1-for-1 life at the starting. Bendy actually getting the better of that gunfight, and after taking so much damage at the starting as well.
Oh, and he gets
laced
by Bink. But looking like Northwood at least Mock, for the time being, going to be looking at that A site, but he is not wary of 2 players on that A side. And
Thing is,
yeah,
I mean, you've talked about B site and how wide open it is, and very easy to clear players out, but this A site, once you get that really solid setup on it, it is hard to recapture as that defending team. Once 1 or 2 ticks go down, once a trophy system is down, it is tough. But Northwood, actually, the lives starting to get the better of them as Saints are up 3.
This is not sorry to interrupt. This is not looking good for St. Clair. As you can see, Mock in their spawn right now. And he's getting the kills too, which is
that's a team wipe.
Like, yeah, this is not looking good.
I mean, that's how the spawns shake out in Call of Duty. I talked about how usually we don't see people all the way towards those corners of the map, and here right at the starting, we're seeing a bit of a spawn trap from Mock. The problem is, he barely even has a head hitbox beyond this.
Car explosion.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's another team wipe to come through.
Yeah.
Bendy does hit a Semtex kill, but after having the life lead at the starting, not only did they lose that B point and Northwood is able to grab 115, but Saints are now on the losing end of those lives, all off of Mock, just holding down that spawn. Infinite from afar with that TAC 56 as well, able to get it.
Oh, no.
Dink. Such a great angle to hold this.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You crouch, there's a little barrier as well that you just get free cover up there, and it's next to impossible. Like, Northwood's already got 2 ticks on A already. And as you can see, Relaz, look at where St. Clair's spawning. They're spawning on the opposite side of the map.
It's so hard. Once that, I think, whether it be A or B, honestly, once the first one comes through, I think the attackers almost just get the better on this map.
Yeah, and the live count. This is not looking like a hot round for St. Clair here.
Yeah, we're kind of almost just replaying a bit of that hard point game as we see Northwood starting to just get much of the better end of these trades, to say the least. Northwood absolutely wiping out St. Clair after a slightly slow start to the round, actually. They didn't grab that B point until about 20 seconds left on the clock. And then it was just go, go, go. That same play style that we've seen all game. Just go, go, go. Find those kills. Mock gets a bit of a spawn trap for almost 10 lives came through just from that one spawn trap there. Yeah,
look at Bink and Mock. 11-3 and 10-4 just off the first round.
That's 21 of those lives.
30. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, this is like the ideal spot to hold down B site. He's already getting technically a spawn kill already off the rip.
Yeah, Dak gonna find that first blood.
Yeah, look at the space Northwood is taking. They're swarming.
They are swarming. Saints have been able to trade the 2 back. I think it's really just going to come down to who can break through one of these points first. I know most teams at this point prefer to find B first on control, at least from what I've noticed here on LSCLO, but I'm not against finding A first. I think B, with all of those trucks and all of those different barriers and shipping crates and what have you, there's definitely a lot of cover to come behind. It's just Dak is wreaking havoc in the spawn right now, flanking 3 Saints as they try their best to make it to one of these points. Look, you've still got Dak just moving around on these rotations. The Saints not really knowing the locations of any of these Northwood players, and the kills are showing it. 5-kill lead for Northwood University. 15 seconds left on the clock. The Saints,
they gotta go.
They're able to get on to B now. It's only Relaz. He does have a trophy set up, and this is one of these AR players. If there's anyone you want holding this point, Relaz is your guy right now. He's able to grab, presumably that first tick is going to come through. Mock, Semtex onto the point. Bendy's going to fall from Dak now. Dak wipes out that point. 10 seconds left on the clock. 3 Saints trying to rotate. Now it looks like they're just going to go all in on A.
That's what they got to do, but look at Infinite. He's holding down, St. Clair's just got to sprint to the point, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to hold it down.
In the end, I mean, Control, it may technically be an objective game mode, but this is an FPS game. Gun skill trumps all, and Northwood
they got the
off
gunning.
the gun skill.
They got the gunning.
I mean,
we kind of cast a cursed with the fortress control spawn trapping, and now we're seeing LSELO spawn trapping. Look at these score lines out of Northwood: 14-5, 14-6, 11-9, and 9-9. This is
even Dak, who is the worst scoreline, just keeping it a 1.0 KDA, and he's doing so much work on that defensive round. The amount of time he just stalled out from the Saints by clearing out 1 or 2 player in each spawn. Now it's 2 for 2 off the start, but on match point, Northwood, I'm expecting we're going to see that same kind of attacking strategy where they kind of wait until they find 1 or 2 team wipes.
Infinite's trying, but Relaz going to be taking him down.
Bink actually finds a kill with a stun there onto Relaz, finds a second.
They're in.
Onto Blaz, and they might be able to make it onto one of these points now. B is looking wide open. However, you do see Relaz and you do see Bendy on the rotation. Blaz gets shut down.
Yep.
Now you've got this spawn hold once again from Bink. Bink is actually going to be shut down by Relaz, but not after they get fairly close to this first tick. Infinite, he's able to grab progress. He is able to grab the 1 tick. Okay, I was waiting to see if that would come through or not because it was very, very tight there.
Yeah, Northwood's got 33 seconds to make some progress here. They do get an extra minute on the timer if they secure A or B site. But honestly, it kind of looks like they're just going for team deathmatch right now.
I mean, if you're Northwood in this situation, you've been able to do it for 2 rounds straight. You should be able to just win off of lives here or win off of time, whichever it may be, as you're picking up this B zone. Now you get that second tick. He's going to hit the wall bang. He knows exactly where that player is. What an adjustment. What a tracking on this AR right now. Priestley, good for 2. 15 seconds left. You just got to stop this B point from being captured. You do have Infinite starting to move towards A.
Throw down.
Bendy with the cruise missile shuts that down. This could be, and realistically should be, round 1 here for the Saints. That number 1 player from Northwood, Bink, makes it on at 0.1 seconds. They have to clear him off. It is going to come through in the end. Saints, 2-1 now in control, going back onto that attacking side. But they did not have a hot attacking round last time.
No.
Definitely going to have to rethink the strategy and see what they can cook up because you're still on match point here. Northwood still just needs the 1.
Yeah, and like I was saying before with the St. Clair matching Northwood's S&D speed, in that round, Bendy is matching their speed, 22-17.
Yeah,
he's making a run for it. He did have the cruise missile, and he's on a 4 straight too. So like he has the opportunity to pull another if he.
Yeah, theoretically you can grab another streak in here as long as you don't fall too early in this round. And
yeah, he can't be the first one on site. This is the problem. What is this?
Maybe he can if he's going to find angles like this.
Yeah. Priestley did steal.
What a turn! Bendy shuts down Dak from that window. You have to know they're shooting at you from that window from before the bullets even start flying. Mock picks up 2, 1 with that AR, 1 with the Semtex. Relaz on the trade. Now, second tick might be grabbed from the Saints here. Blaz holding down this same spot as Infinite from last round stun. Semtex, the grenades are just being lobbed through. Somehow, Blaz has made it out alive, but not with enough health to really take a gunfight, and Bink's going to shut them down.
Why did you jump off point?
Yeah.
Priestley going to be holding down the fort for now.
Priestley with 3.
With 3, okay.
Okay, Priestley, we see you around here, and
Yeah, they're going to be capping B here.
that's a lot of time to work with. You've got over 2 minutes to pick up a point here.
Yeah, and especially what I was talking before, A site is a really good site to be able to pull. It's the easier of the two, just because of all the angles that you're going through. Priestley on a little bit of a streak here. He's 1 or 2 off. And I cursed it. I'm sorry, Priestley. But Bendy going to be trying to put in the spawn kills, not knowing that Bink is standing right behind him.
Infinite, Mock, and Bink all good for 1. 3 Saints down. It's a good amount of time chunked off. Mock.
Oh, they got the setup in.
Got more of a setup. Looks like they've got these spawn setups for either side. It does not matter which side the Saints are spawning on. Northwood knows how to shut them down. Bink able to find Blaz, but you're in the wide open. Relaz going to find that kill A minute 13, you got to make a push for A at some point. You talked about A being that easier site to grab, and it's because there's much more spots to hide, if anything.
Yeah, honestly,
You have to force somebody to push you.
Yeah, but looking at Northwood's setup right now, they have 3 players on this A side. Dak sitting up top.
It doesn't matter which angle you
Doing
peek.
that.
It doesn't matter which angle you peek. There's going to be an SMG. There's going to be a TAC 56, maybe a second SMG to just absolutely shred your health bar down. Relaz picks up a kill, but realizes exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Priestley shut down. Bink didn't even find a hit marker on him. Mock was the first shot there, and Bink started shooting the frame he saw in Mock. These setups are just too solid from Northwood. Look at where all 4 players are situated on this minimap. Long-range engagements is the key for Northwood right now. Dak, these gunfights are just going all the way towards Northwood. Look at the lives, 12-6. You've got double the lives, only 11 seconds to work with for the Saints. If the Saints want to stay in this match, if they want to take this series in any fashion, you got to do it right now. No lives remaining. You get on that point. Can you make the contest? Blast is going to fall. 0.9 seconds. There's one player on it. It's Bendy. He has a shutdown. Infinite from afar here. The jump shot's going to come through with a little bit of damage, but not enough to find that kill. 3 rotations now coming out from Northwood. Second tick is going to be grabbed. You've only got 0.9 seconds. The problem is once you get cleared off, there's nothing else you can do.
It's all on Priestley. Oh, no.
All onto him, but time is key. 0.9 seconds is not enough to work with. That's going to be 3-1 for Northwood University here in El Asilo Control, and that's going to be 3-0 in the series. Northwood showing us exactly why they are considered the best team in collegiate Call of Duty right now.
Yeah, Saints really pulling off a big improvement off of that first round. Again, with the matching the pace, they did a really good job of it, but like Northwood just Mock 31-18.
Yeah, I mean, you can match the pace as much as you want, but you have to win those gunfights.
Yeah.
We saw Priestley with some insane streaks, and Bendy as well came in with the cruise missile in that one round, but the biggest issue is just you can't consistently win those gunfights, and that setup at the end from Northwood was just on point.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to point out, but I didn't get it at the end, is they knew where they weren't checking, so they were checking their spawn because they were like, oh, we're all just holding their, like, looking St. Clair spawn side. But then you just see 2 of them just, okay, we're looking at our spawn because they're looking for those spawn traps. And they were able to pull it out perfectly. And St. Clair didn't even go to try for those spawn traps. But Northwood just held down the fort for that.
Yeah, the team wipes are so huge. You take down 4 players, and a spawn trap can just get set up immediately. And it was almost like Northwood knew that was going to happen, and Mock was headed there long before the team wipe even came through.
Yeah, when you see 3 down, you send a sub straight to the, like, obviously A and B site. They're stacked like this. If you're holding down A site and all 4 of you are here and you get 3 down, send one that way. Just send them to their spawn. Get them on the opposite side of the map. It's a world of hurt to get back.
Yeah, no, I gotta agree with you. It's just trying to break that spawn trap is such a huge thing, but that's gonna be the end of CCL. It's been a long broadcast for all of you guys here. 3-0 from Northwood University. That is gonna wrap up our night here. That's gonna mean 5-0 in the CCL here for Northwood. 4-1. That's the one blemish on the Saints record there is gonna be Northwood, and Northwood came into this tonight and just showed out. They had a super strong hardpoint game. S&D, I still believe it could have went either way. I mean, it's round 11, right?
Yeah, round 11. It's do or die. You really got to clutch up, and it's like the most nerve-wracking thing in the world. It's unfortunate the Saints weren't able to take it, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It happens in those last round. I think it was like a triple kill to come through from Northwood in the final round there of S&D. They're going to take that 6-5. They take control 3-1. It's domination on control across the board. I mean, Northwood, the setups on that El Asilo, clearly they are very comfortable on that map. Clearly they know exactly how to play it. They know spawns down to the pixel. I mean, you can't deny the results here on the stream, but that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm Josh Pafundi, joined by Ryan Sheehan once again. I'm going to get you on the mic more Even if it's for more COD. I know you love COD.
I know. Every time I've been on it, say, okay, don't put me back. Don't put me back. I actually enjoy it. I'm just like playing fun. COD is like my main game. I know like technical, not too much, but like COD's my game.
Yeah, no, you really
at least talk about.
You really helped me out specifically when it comes to just a lot of these deeper strategies that I can see like parts of them kind of working, but you know them down to a T. Really helped me out with that for sure. But that's gonna be it for the night. Thank you everyone for coming to watch this 3-0 that did come through from Northwood. But that is gonna be it. Have a great night, everybody.